Hello, my name is Corey Anderson, and I would like to welcome you to our ACN Online Business presentation. We believe that we have the premier business opportunity in the global marketplace, an opportunity that can help you create the quality of life that you truly desire. And the person who invited you to this presentation did so because they feel that you possess the talents and abilities that we're looking for in the further development of our company. And since I'm conducting the presentation, I believe it's only fair that I give you a little background on myself so you can understand why I, too, chose to get involved in ACN. It was 1995, and I was at a place in life where socially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and financially, my life left something to be desired. I was with a company that controlled all of my time, so I felt as if my daughter was growing up without me. Secondly, I was responsible for creating millions for the company I worked for, and they paid me peanuts in comparison to what I generated for them. And then we were going through a re-engineering, a restructuring, a downsizing, so there are a lot of politics that caused me to no longer be passionate about that career path. And it was at that point a good friend of mine called me and shared the ACN opportunity with me, and because it made sense, I got involved in the company, and we've been truly blessed. Within a relatively short period of time, I was able to replace my income and walk away from the company I had been with for years. So today, my wife and I, we experience a quality of life that we only used to dream of. The material things that we used to desire, we've attained those things. The cars, the home. We have literally traveled the world. We've caused many other people to walk away from jobs in corporate America. We've helped people dream again. We've been able to give more to our church annually than I used to make all year coming out of college. And once again, the opportunity that has afforded us this success is ACN. We are a marketing company focused on customer acquisition because in order for any company to succeed, they need one thing: customers. What makes ACN so attractive is the fact that we offer services that people use every single day. I'm certain that you've made a phone call today or you've sent a text. You've turned on a light, you've taken a hot shower, and you have some type of debit or credit card in your wallet, pocket, or purse. Now, the reason that I know that you use these services today, 100% of society use our services today. You would be hard-pressed to find any business where 100% of society will contribute to that company's revenue stream on a daily basis. Now, what's created this opportunity for ACN is deregulation. The government has stepped in to break up the monopolies that have controlled these industries forever. So the choices we enjoy as consumers spur competition that drive prices down. The second thing that deregulation brings about is a financial opportunity, one never before seen in all of international business. The hundreds of billions in the utility and banking arenas and the trillions in the credit card processing arena will change hands over the next several years. This revenue will gravitate into the hands of the companies that get positioned right now, and that is where ACN comes in. We have been in business since 1993. We have gone from a no-name company to a billion-dollar powerhouse. And the success that we've experienced has been documented in the USA Today, Success Magazine, Fortune, Inc., and the Wall Street Journal, just to name a few. Inc. magazine identified ACN as the 22nd fastest growing privately held company throughout all of North America after being in business for just 5 years. Well, in 2015, our energy division alone was recognized as the 13th fastest growing privately held company in North America, and we were the number one privately held energy company on that list. Now, What makes ACN so unique, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that we offer services people have always used, are currently using, and will continue to use in the future. I have been approached by many people with different opportunities where we would have to sell things to people they didn't want, didn't need, or couldn't afford. I looked at ACN back then and I thought, what a better way to make money than to help someone save money on a bill they're going to pay anyway. So we offer traditional phone service. I'm referring to local and long-distance calling. It is almost $200 billion in annual revenues, and we beat the monopolies 10 times out of 10. So because someone has a jack-in-the-wall and a dial tone in their home, you can be paid. We also have positioned ourselves in the digital phone arena. Because someone has an internet connection in their home, we can offer them unlimited calling for a fraction of what the monopolies have charged them forever. We are also positioned in the wireless arena. Cellular is the fastest growing segment of the telecommunications industry, expected to eclipse $200 billion in annual revenues this year alone. And we are positioned like no other company in the country. We are the only company in existence getting paid on every tower in America. So if you know someone with T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, Cricket, Boost Mobile, Metro PCS, they can come through you, get the same quality of service that they are accustomed to, and get great savings on a bill they're going to pay for anyway. So imagine everyone that you know with a cell phone, now imagine getting paid on every single one of them. We also offer high-speed internet. We're able to offer high-speed internet through AT&T. This is the first time in history that AT&T has allowed another company to resell their high-speed internet product. It is because of our success and reputation that they've chosen to do so. We have partnered with ADT and Vivint to offer home security. We have partnered with DirecTV and Dish Network to offer TV services. Let's face it, most Americans have televisions. They're going to pay for some type of cable or satellite TV service anyway. Well, with our satellite TV offering, our customers can save money. Installation is free. Programming is second to none. So because someone's watching television, you can be paid. But what changed everything for our company, just a few years back, we positioned ourselves in the middle of the breakup of public utilities. I'm referring to natural gas and electricity. Today, energy is almost $600 billion annually. Warren Buffett, arguably the greatest investor Wall Street has ever seen, stated that the breakup of public utilities would create the greatest transfer of wealth known to mankind. Well, ACN has the largest footprint of any energy supplier throughout the country and around the world. We can literally get paid, ladies and gentlemen, because people are cooking hot meals, taking hot showers, warming their homes, cooling their homes, even charging their cell phones. And nothing changes for the customer. The monopolies will deliver the energy, they will bill it, they will service it. We're able to provide rates the utility companies can't touch. And as people are living their lives, you get paid. And then just 2 years ago, we positioned ourselves in the banking arena by becoming a merchant services provider. A few years back, I didn't understand merchant services. Today, I realize that whenever someone uses a credit or debit card, the business owner must pay banking fees, transaction fees, or what are called merchant fees. And they can't get away from these fees because we are becoming a cashless society. 70 of every $100 spent today goes through Visa and MasterCard. Every second, there are 10,000 credit card transactions happening globally. Well, you can approach a business owner and guarantee them savings on their transaction fees. And then if someone uses a credit or debit card in that establishment, you will get paid like a silent partner. Now, it is important to make money, but we are here to make a difference. And there are 17 million children that go to bed hungry every single day in the richest country in the world. Well, ACN deemed it unacceptable. So we pledged that whenever we acquired a customer, a hungry child would be fed. And when our customers pay their bills, a hungry child would be fed. In 2014, we fed over 1 million children. In 2015, 1.5 million. We don't feel our job is done until we've eradicated this epidemic. And something else that sets ACN apart from any other company out there, if you acquire 5 home or cell phone customers, your home and cell phone service can now be free. And if any of your customers refer 5 customers to ACN, they can get their service for free. And as an ACN independent business owner, if you acquire 10 natural gas or 10 electricity customers, your natural gas and electricity can now be free. So consider what you spend on these essential services every single month. Local, long distance, cell phone, gas, electricity. Combine the bills. Multiply that number by 12, and that would be reason alone to get involved in ACN. And it wouldn't matter the quality of the services that we offer or the value that we bring to the customer if we couldn't reach the customer. So instead of using TV advertising, telemarketing, and mass mailings to go after customers, we use the oldest form of marketing known to man, which is word of mouth. The independent business owners in ACN, we share our services with our family members, friends, and business contacts. By cutting out the middleman, our customers are put in a better position, and you will be paid. Now, to accomplish this, ACN will provide you with your very own personalized website. It is an online store where you can direct your contacts to your online store. Listen, in the information age, it is no longer about brick and mortar, but click and order. So your customers can go to your online store and sign up for all of the services that they're going to use and pay for every single day. I'm sure you're familiar with travel sites like Priceline, Expedia, or Hotwire. They don't care if you fly with United or Delta. They don't care if you stay at the Hyatt or the Marriott. But because you go through their site, you get their negotiated rate. Because someone comes through our site in ACN, they get our negotiated rates. So they're happy and you're ecstatic because month after month, year after year, as they're paying their bills, you are being paid. If there was a website that you could go to and get great deals on your household services, would you go to that site? And secondly, would you tell people about the site? Of course you would. So we're going to shift gears now, and we're going to talk about how you can position yourself with ACN and how you will be compensated as a result of doing so. There are wealth principles that the wealthy have used forever in order to become wealthy. We are going to allow for you to incorporate those wealth principles into your life because of the ACN opportunity. The first wealth principle being that of business ownership. See, ladies and gentlemen, you don't get wealthy because of what you do. You get wealthy because of what you start. Business owners earn 10 times that of employees, and the employees work 10 times as hard. And I wanted to go into business for myself prior to ACN because I learned from a very wise man that it wasn't job security I should be after, but financial security. And the only way to be secure is for me to be the one in charge. But I looked at franchising, and they wanted several $100,000, and I couldn't come up with the money. Even if I could have, I was going to deal with monthly overhead, governmental agencies, workers' comp insurance, all the headaches that go along with owning a traditional business. But I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to determine what I was worth. I believe that when you work for someone else, they tell you when to come, when to go, where to live, what to drive, where your kids go to school. Every decision regarding money was dictated to me by the company that I worked for. And so when I was introduced to the ACN opportunity, I thought it would be tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands to get started. You have a one-time startup of just $4.99 to partner with ACN. You own your own home phone company, your own digital phone company, your own cell phone company, your own high-speed internet, home security, digital and satellite TV company, your own gas and electricity company, and your own bank. Now, You will have more than 1,300 employees that work for you. They will track your organization and customer base. They will take care of the accounts payable, the accounts receivable, all of the customer service. Instead of using traditional forms of marketing to acquire customers, ACN is going to pay you that advertising dollar for doing two simple things: acquiring customers through your online store, and then finding people who would like to have an online store of their own who acquire customers. When I was introduced to the concept of residual income, I got excited because it was explained to me that there are several ways that you can make money in our society today. You have people who are hourly, some are salaried, there's commissionable income, and then you have residual income. Now, the problem with the first three ways that I mentioned that you can make money, they're linear incomes, meaning you exchange time for money. And my mentor taught me, he said, Corey, you can make more money, but you can't make more time. So as long as you continue to exchange time for money, you will never get ahead because it's not an even exchange. He helped me to understand that wealthy people buy time. Poor people sell their time because they don't understand the value of time. And that explained why my life was the way it was prior to ACN. When I was hourly, if I didn't go into work and punch in, I didn't get paid. And then when I punched out, I stopped getting paid. When I was salaried, the company would expect 60 to 70 hours a week and pay me for just 40. And when I was commissioned, I would work hours, days, and sometimes make nothing. But with residual income, you do something one time and get paid over and over and over again. See, ladies and gentlemen, most people are in the position they're in financially because they're paying for things today that they bought years ago. You want to position yourself to get paid years from now based on something you do today. Now, there are three ways in which ACN will pay you. Firstly, you will be paid through your efforts. For the people that you refer our services to, you will get paid up to 10% on your personal customers' billing. The more customers you acquire, the higher the percentage ACN will pay you. You, on average, need 30 services to get to the 10%. So that could be 30 people who try one service, or it could be 10 people who try 3 of your services. Once that's happened, you're going to get paid 10% month after month, year after year. We have a gentleman in the Ohio market who inked a 6-figure electricity account. He now has the option to bring his wife home from that one account alone. So by simply directing people to your online store, you will get paid residual income on the bills they're paying for anyway. And ACN gives us an incentive to go out and acquire these customers. If you acquire 6 services within 30 days of getting involved in ACN, the company will pay you a $400 bonus. And for every 6 that you acquire, you'll receive a $400 bonus. Now, the services are select, and whoever invited you to this presentation will explain that. But you have an opportunity to, number one, get your services for free. Secondly, to get paid residual income because you're giving people great value on bills they're paying for every month. And thirdly, you get paid upfront bonuses for acquiring customers. If that is all that was available with the ACN opportunity, this would be a no-brainer. However, there is a third wealth principle that I'd like to touch on that is called leverage, incorporating the efforts of other people. And in ACN, incorporating the efforts of others is called overriding residual income. Our company will pay you month after month, year after year, as other people go out and acquire these customers. And if it makes sense to you to get paid because people are paying their bills, it will make sense to some people that you know. Now, how does this work? Well, do you believe that you know some people who are overworked, underpaid, who need an opportunity? More importantly, do you know people with drive and ambition who wouldn't only want to get in on the ground floor of this company, but of industries that have released hundreds of billions into the marketplace for the first time, and we can get as much of that revenue as we like? Why? We are the only game in town. Well, the people that you introduce to the opportunity, they're going to say, I like the concept of getting paid residual income, getting my services for free, and getting upfront monthly customer bonuses. So they're going to go out and acquire customers, and you are going to get paid month after month, year after year on the customers that they acquire. But they also like the concept of being able to share the opportunity with some people that they know and care about. So when they introduce people to the opportunity as well, those individuals fall within your network. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is no limit to the number of people that you can personally introduce to the opportunity, and there's no limit to the number of people that your team members will introduce to the opportunity. So there are people who have teams of 10, hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of independent business owners. Now, have you ever been so busy you wish you had just one more of you to get the job done? Well, how about having tens, hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of people just like you with one thing in mind, going out and acquiring customers, and you get paid on all of it? See, if everyone in your organization did the very same thing you did, went out and acquired 30 services, ladies and gentlemen, that could be hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of customers that you're getting paid on month after month, year after year. We are in a position with ACN where we don't have to be concerned with money because of residual income and because we have also effectively incorporated the efforts of other people. John Paul Getty said he would rather get paid 1% of 100 people's efforts rather than 100% of his own, because if he stopped working, 99% of the work would keep getting done. Well, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, took that same concept to new heights. He's convinced over 1 billion people to join Facebook. And ladies and gentlemen, because of that, he has become the world's youngest billionaire. And what are people doing on Facebook? They're uploading pictures, videos, updating their statuses. We're not going to give people Facebook pages. We are going to give them storefronts that offer services that people use every single day. If you could get paid every time you added a friend to your friends list on Facebook, would that be a good thing? Now, how about getting paid every time your friends added friends to their friends list? Would that be better? The average person doesn't think money is made that way, but what makes sense to the average person is the very reason they're average. Mr. Zuckerberg knew it would happen, which is why he and his friends are billionaires today. And ACN gives us an incentive to go out and build our team in the way of upfront weekly bonuses. As new team members join your team and acquire their initial services, ACN will pay you out a bonus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once you've hit our earned positions, the bonuses range anywhere from $30 up to $470. So let's just say 10 people joined your team and acquired their initial services. That's anywhere from $300 up to $4,700 that you could earn that week, that month, or even that day, because you can't control how fast your team grows because everyone is an independent business owner. And nothing that we've discussed today would matter if you didn't know what you were doing. So we are going to show you how to acquire customers. We're going to show you how to build a team that acquires customers. ACN will provide you with audio and video training, website support like you wouldn't believe. There are training centers set up all around the world so your organizations can grow without you. We are currently in 24 countries on 4 continents with several other countries to open their doors to deregulation. But most importantly, you're going to have a coach or coaches accessible to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with one thing in mind, helping you succeed immediately. It is our goal to take ACN to billions of dollars of revenue. And we know it will happen because of our strategic positioning in the industries that we are positioned in currently. However, ladies and gentlemen, solar energy is the next big move in the energy space. And we are currently positioned in several states in solar, but we will be positioned like no other company. So if the sun comes up, you can be paid. The smart home industry is literally exploding. It is expected to be a $100 billion a year industry within the next few years. And all of the companies positioned in this industry will need one thing: customers. And we are the go-to company in this era of deregulation because we have perfected a no-cost approach to acquiring a customer. Our team's goal is to put over 100,000 people in business over the next 3 years, and it's going to happen. Now, there are always three responses to the opportunity. The first response is, it sounds great, but the timing isn't right. I am going to pass. We appreciate your time and attention. What we would ask that you do is try one or several of our services. You'll be helping your friend get their business up and running. You will get great value on the services you're paying for, and you'll have an opportunity to feed hungry children as well. The second response is, it sounds great, but I have a few questions I'd like answered before I get started. Will you get in contact with the person who invited you to listen to this presentation? You let them know I am a number 2. They will introduce you to someone in our senior leadership who will address your questions, and I am confident at that point you'll feel comfortable moving forward. And then the third response is, this is a no-brainer. I've been paying these bills forever. Someone's been making money. Why not me? I am in. For you, I want to say congratulations. Get in contact with the person who invited you to the presentation. Let them know that you are a number 3. They will introduce you to someone in our senior leadership who will walk you through the simple steps it'll take for you to become a member of our team, and I am certain at some point our paths will cross. I said that there are 3 responses, but I truly believe that there are 2 categories of people who will hear of ACN. There will be those who will be glad that they got involved, and then there will be those who will wish they would have. So if you see an opportunity for yourself, seize it and hold on to it with everything that you've got. We appreciate your time and attention. God bless you and have a phenomenal day.